All right, jumping back into Final Fantasy 16. So the game wants us to head to Bakwad. We are going to actually do some side quests. I think that makes more sense. We're going to kind of pause the main quest today and let's just help people out around the world, you know? Why not? Also, there's like 50 hunts to do, so there's also that. Let's check out what everyone's got going on.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Perfect. Use your loaf. All right, then. Let's find him. Oh, he's a ways away. We could probably teleport there. I'm gonna actually avoid that. I'll you know what? I'm down for a leisurely jog. You know, why not? Get some items, get some drops. Good times. And we get a potion. Let's go. Guess we can go through here. This is a dead end, but there's probably some enemies to face. Probably not bombs this time. Six desert roses. Nice. Hit him with one, that's fine. Yeah, we're probably a little bit overpowered. To be fair, we just do all the side quests and we hang out and fight a bunch, so we're getting a lot of levels from that, right? So that's definitely one of the contributing factors to how strong we are. Got 10 gil, let's go. Truly making a profit today. Search the area near Drake's Fang for the baker's assistant. We're pretty close. Around 125 yards away. Can we fight these guys? What are they doing?
A mountain of a monster, twice as tall as Titan himself, cracked the Fang open like it was a sparrow's egg. I swear, on my grandmother's grave, I saw it myself.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it was Titan that did it. I guess was it like a situation? I'm a little bit confused. Was it a situation where Titan had never been that big before? I mean, it would make sense because oh my gosh. What's going on here? Is this a hunt? The 9 of Knives. Oh, this is a hunt. Who are you, bro? I was gonna say, because he kind of like basked in the aether.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I.
Sure, man. Your blade can hunger all at once. Oh,
Your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
poison mist. This is kind of an interesting guy. So he jumps at me, then he poison mists. I should be ready here. Once he poison mists, I should be at a good enough distance to avoid him here. Come on. I'm being risky. Yep, I'm a fool. But somehow I got away with it. Oops. No, he got me, dude. Oh, that's so sad. I was hoping to survive this with no damage. I don't know if there's a reward. That would have been cool. I always feel like my mindset shifts when I take damage, to be honest. I always feel like once I take damage, I'm like, all right, it's fine. Like I will just like go for as much damage as possible now. Like I'm gonna play a lot more aggressive here for sure. No, don't, no, he's gonna push me. He's gonna push me out of this stupid circle. Dude, no. Oh my gosh, I thought it was over. Dude, I cannot explain to you how much I hate that mechanic. For the uninitiated, if you leap the circle, it immediately heals the opponent. From my personal experience, it immediately heals the opponent, and then it cancels the fight. And it's the worst thing about this game so far. Like, it's so frustrating. It is... Sorry, I'm very salty about it, obviously. I hate that idea. It's not even a slow regen, it's instant heal for him. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Sorry, I rant, I digress. I should probably jump out just to see if that happens, but that's what happened last time. I thought he was gonna push me out, dude. And that one, it wouldn't even be like my choice, right? Like it would just be bad luck that my position was bad for that. Alright, I gotta get Torgal to heal me up here. At least a little bit. It's not a big difference for the heals, but like, every little bit counts, I think.
Get him.
I'm close. I'm just gonna pop that for the quick heal. Like, that's literally it. Like, I'm not doing anything fancy here. I don't know where he is. I'm gonna risk it. Nice. I didn't know if I had that or not, but that was crazy, man. I thought he was gonna push me out. I thought it was gonna happen, dude. I really did. That was nuts, man. Well, we level up. Nice.
Those who kill for
Not even the guy I wanted to fight. Not even the quest I wanted to do. He was just a casualty along the way. So sad for him. Alright, but let's on our way up here. 6 desert roses. Where is he? Where are you, bro? Oh, is he right there? Nice. How you doing? I had to fight a whole soldier for this.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the mother crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
I would say express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you missed the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait.
Well, I guess that worked.
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Yeah, I think he was like thinking we should probably escort him back to his job.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself.
Is
Her
it?
steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Nice. And we get some goblin coin. How fun is that? Now, what's the quest here at the hideaway? Someone's got a quest for us. Ah. Maybe up here? Oh no, it's in Mid's dungeon area.
I went up, give some greens to the chocobo.
wish I could take one of our birds.
Well, I wonder if the quest giver is her assistant. Helena was her name, I think. Could be wrong.
Well,
Uh-oh, Wayne.
that's it then.
Not who I thought it would be.
Buggered. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sure.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I
No
was
problem,
on there
man.
On the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
I think I did this already.
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Maybe I did it as part of a main quest. Not a hunt.
I've tried to find a supplier for this stuff, but it's rare as Chocobo's teeth. There's someone...
It's all good. But let's check the hunt board and find this Bomb King. Midnight needs some help tidying up that workshop. I guess the dialogue hasn't changed. She's gone. She left. Mid is no longer here. She bailed. Are you on the hunt for a Bomb King, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. Sure. Let's read the Nine of Knives too, since we killed them, you know, inadvertently. Dalmekian traders are wont to say a prayer for unwary travelers journeying from Dalamil to Drake's Fang. For there lurks a bloodthirsty brigand, one who appears to be more interested in laying the blood of his quarry. What? Appears to be more interested in letting the blood... You mean wedding? Do they mean wedding or letting? More interested in letting the blood of his quarry than he is in any gil or goods he might plunder from their caravan. If the road is to be made safe again, then at least one traveler passing through the place must not flee, but stand and fight. And then Bomb King. A curse breaker aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within them, a beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her, screaming from the grove. The soldier later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. It's at the Croc in Sanbreek. Let's go. Now here's the question. Do I remember where Sanbreek is, or Sanbreck? Maybe. Bro, where's Sanbreck? I genuinely do not remember. Oh my gosh. How embarrassing. Foxcry Cliff. Fallen airship. Oh my gosh, man. Now I'm trying to remember. Oh, this is just where I was, right? Yeah. All good. Let's check, like, Dalmekia. It's embarrassing. I just can't tell you where Sambrek is anymore, apparently. Oh my gosh, I'm such a scrub. I don't know where this is. Sandbrek. Sandbrek. Right, Orbell Downs. I might actually have to Google this, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to remember where Sandbrek was. I gotta talk to Vivian, man. I gotta get my education, apparently. I don't know I don't know geography. Okay, so it's the northern part of the map, alright. Oh, am I crazy? What? Dude. Oh my gosh, local map, Holy Empire of Sambrek. Okay, so I'm looking for the croc. I'm looking for something on the map that says Sambrek. I'm so stupid. Oh my gosh. Well, where's the croc? Because that's where it is. Eastwatch, Mortfield, Dragon's Airy, Holy Hand, Imperial Chase. The croc. Let's go. Dude, I was so confused. I was like, what is Sambrek? It's just the whole place. It's just everything. All right. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, if I didn't look that up, I would have been searching a long time. This isn't exactly what I want to do, but sure. Nice. As long as we don't use the hurricane ability, we should be fine. Should be able to spam what we'd like to spam. Hello there, enemies. I guess I gotta be on that to discharge. I didn't think about that. Question is, how tough will the Bomb King be? It's only a rank B, but I honestly don't know if the ranks matter that much. Like, maybe? I don't know. We'll steal this little, probably what? Oh, Valley Matter. I was gonna say, probably gonna be 10 gil. And then let's go the right way. I feel like I might have been here before. I don't remember exactly. I mean, this feels like a boss fight. Bomb King, let's go. Coronation.
What we have here? Greetings, Your Majesty.
Wait, it doesn't have a stagger? Yo, it doesn't have a stagger gauge. That's crazy. It just says boss. Oh, he's angry. He's real mad. This can't be it, right? But he's got to get harder than this.
Right through.
Ooh, it's getting kind of spicy though. They're kind of chasing me. Oh, dude, I didn't mean to. Oh man, that first hit I didn't mean to do. I meant that to be the slash. All right, let's try again. No, I didn't miss him. All right, it's fine. I'm gonna throw now. Don't mind me. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm telling you, man, I'm all about taking no damage until I do, and then I'm like, time to throw. Defeated 10 notorious marks. Think Mark. I got a little achievement. That's fun. Bomb Ember. Figuratively, the smoldering soul of a bomb, given life by unknown magics. Literally a very hot rock. Fortunately, there are myriad uses for such a thing. Obtained by defeating the Bomb King. Nice.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the...
How to collect the
This
ash.
looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If Hawaii needs more than this.
Travel back to Owain.
right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
Oh, I didn't read it. I didn't read the description. I'm slacking.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Cool. We did it. Weird science. Completed. Treated potion satchel. Were the same exotic compound that was applied to the leather of this satchel be kneaded into a pair of boots, they should surely become supple enough to accommodate a man with 20 toes. Oh my gosh. That's funny. And inventory increased. This is the second time this happened, I believe. We try not to use potions, but potions are now from 4 to 6. High potions 3 to 4. Strength and stone skins Honek 2 to 3. Nice. We try not to use items too much, but that is handy for when we want to sell. Oh, there's another... Wait, hold up. Is there another quest here? Oh, maybe there is. Let's go to the reading table. I didn't initially think that was a quest, but maybe it is.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
All right, let's check out the reading table.
He cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
Oh, there's 3 off the record. I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. Gout. Sure, we'll answer Gout's summons.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Oh, maybe he doesn't trust anyone. Maybe someone's like embezzling. That could be it. You hate to think anyone would do that, but you never know, man.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto won't be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. In the hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
5 million's crazy.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
That's brutal.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Immediately shuts him down. That's brutal. You think she'll understand? No. I'm just trying to make you feel better, man. Let's go to Martha's Rest, talk to Martha.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Star Ruby. One of 3 brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Cid for a rainy day. Otto now deems that day to have arrived, and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha of Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Cid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Cid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Cid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Cid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Cid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Okay, well, did she even accept it, or did she reject it? What's going on here? Let's go to Lost Wing, right? Maybe it's Northreach. Wait, I think it's actually Northreach, if I remember right. Northreach for Isabel, maybe. I think this is closer.
There's talk that the glass gate.
I think they're both right, but this is closer. Also funny that I can just like walk in here. Wait, although I guess I'm not branded anymore, are I? I guess that makes sense then. There was a point where Jill was like our master, quote unquote, so that we could actually get through these gates.
Want to see you again. It's all right.
What am I gonna do without Sweetwater and Oil of Talc? Still no good.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
Star Ruby.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you, to settle the hideaway's debt with the Vale, and to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Cid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
If he's still with us is crazy.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Alright, well, let's see why she refuses payment.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you like me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers.
You know,
But those
1 to
were
5 mil.
donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Alright then.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Cool.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship. Which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking Island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shove people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Nice. A lot of good lore there. A lot of good lore. Sid's goblet. According to Otto, Sid never once washed his goblet, despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. Sid, I won't have it said that I'm a poor host. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Nice. Definitely some lore to kind of dig into here.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Alright, what else is going on here? A bad feeling. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. Sure.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
A bone to pick. Sure.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Alright, let's talk to Hippocrates. Maybe he just needs some PTO, you know?
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgor, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
All right, let's go to Rosaria.
She had a man agree.
Please, teach me how to fight.
On our way we go. Yeah, it really does feel like these individual fights aren't particularly challenging. I mean, we're pretty strong, but I mean, we're at the point where nothing does damage to us. It might just be like the nature of how a game like this plays. Like action RPG versus like a JRPG. Well, turn-based JRPG. I was gonna say, are you guys gonna lead me to your... Oh, it's a Minotaur. That's fun. Oh, what the heck, dude? He hit me. I thought I'd be able to stagger him before he did that. That's so unlucky. Well, the Minotaur is very dead, so we got that going for us. Very fun. And we didn't use Tornado, which is nice.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
If I were a giant antelope... Well, that's an elder antelope.
I'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal?
I kind of feel like we might be the villain killing all these antelopes. Wait, do we have to kill them all? Oh yeah, it does say antelopes. It's not just one. My gosh. Literally just had a conversation about how rare they are, and now we're gonna like make them all extinct. You know? No conservation efforts whatsoever. And this is Rosaria, man. This is like his country. That's crazy. Enemy slain. Nice. We get 20 bloody hides. I mean, if Torgal just wanted bloody hides, I already had those.
No. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Cool. Before we teleport, let's see if we can grab a few things. I don't know if I've been here necessarily. 3 spools of steel silk. Nice. Bet there might be treasure up here. Arachne. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. That's fine.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Elder Antelope Femur. Short of slaying a behemoth or a coral, a bison, a minotaur, or an adamantoise, one would be hard-pressed to find a larger leg bone. If this does not satisfy Torgal's ancestral hunger, chances are nothing will. To be fair, I did fight a minotaur. Could have given him that.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Cool. Oh, we have to speak to Hippocrates. Or Tomes.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
that Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Nice. Quest complete. A bone to pick. Wait, Caval's Fang. Oh, nice. Even a legendary king surrounded by the realm's greatest knights and blessed by the very heavens would have found himself hard-pressed to unite the warring tribes of ancient Valistia. Fortunately, he had the help of his fine and trusty hound, Caval. Slightly increases Torgal's attack potency. That's really nice. Wait, should I be equipping things to Torgal? I never even thought about this. I haven't looked at my gear in forever. Apart from, like, equipping a sword. Or whatever. Is there gear for Torgal, or is this Fang for me? I guess it's for me. I actually don't care about that, then. Not that Torgal's not great, but I'm not going to drop one of my techs to make him slightly attack more. I don't know. It's tough without numbers. For it to be like attack potency up. Like +1 strength? +50? Like what is slightly, right? About Blackthorn. Open 10 letters at the reading table. We got an achievement. The pen is mightier. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. Hey, don't talk about his privates, sir. August, you keep people's privates out of your mind. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we can go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. What is wrong with him? Why is he phrasing it like this? Assuming it ain't just the forge. August, I don't want to help you. I'm going to because I want the story, but
I should speak to Blackthorn.
That's a weird letter. It's a weird letter. What's in his privates? He's hot and bothered. That's what he asked. That's crazy. My man has to mind his own business.
Blackthorn, you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah, not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome, and we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take me meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Cool. Let's go to Dalamil. Oops, I did not mean to do that. If I'm on that ability set, then life is going to be hard.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Did they even let me back in here? I trashed the place last time.
Gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friend's pockets might be.
Here. You. Listen.
That man.
I've got this theory. The Fallen. I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us.
What are the Fallen? Is that what,
I
is that what was behind the dude, Odin's, like, lackey? The black and purple, like, spirit thing?
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere.
You don't tell me.
One of our wealthier patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to...
Purchase the use of every room? That's crazy.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen? Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
and that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Let's go. Let's do it. We could probably teleport to an area closer. I'm just gonna walk. I think that's fine. Actually, no, we could teleport. Okay. I was checking. I was like, is there actually a place closer? But there is. Who doesn't want to light jog in the desert, you know? Very Final Fantasy 12 of us. I'm very silly. I've gone the wrong way. I'm actually gonna save here. I'm gonna save real quick. I'm gonna try something that might not work. Alright, cool. So if that worked, you notice nothing. OBS has this pause feature for videos. I've never tried to use it, but breaking the fourth wall here. I had a package at the door I had to pick up. And I was like, I've never tried to pause the recording while like keeping it. And I was like, well, if this recording breaks, then I'll know I've made a terrible mistake. But, all right, dingo count up by 1. I repeat, this is not a drill. Dingo count up by 1. You know what? Let's go up by 4. Let's get crazy. Try to span the camera so we know how many we're facing. Should be 4. 5?
You're finished.
Yeah. Stay away from my dog. Let's count the bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, it's actually 4. I'm silly. Sorry. I said 5, but it's actually 4. Yeah, I've never tried that though. Not to get into like the geekiness of like recording, but like if I ever have to like combine footage and like export it back in 4K, it takes like 3 to 4 hours, and that's like forever. So pausing the recording's so much faster for me. Yeah. Then if I do it in like 1080p, it's like, I don't know, 40 minutes. It's like so fast. Oh my gosh. All right, well let's try to find these stolen items. Let's talk to these thieves and be like, "Hello, thieves.
We've got company.
I'm here to stand back. There's a hurricane coming through. I'm gonna do that." Yeah, I think I got him. He's like kind of slow. Can he actually like close the distance with me? I actually don't know. I'm gonna back up like 3 times and then do that. Do I just go for it? So far I haven't taken damage, so it's tempting to just like let him continue to stumble through. I'm just gonna stagger him. I'm not gonna get greedy. I thought about it. I thought about being greedy. I decided greed is not good, as they say. Greed actually bad. You heard it here first. Enemy slain. Nice.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right. Speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmen.
Why did Karen not know this?
They believe
She sold
no
the sword.
combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty.
Oh, that's a worthless sword then.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine.
They crack upon a second blow.
Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key.
What, like
the secret
adamantite? Like, what are we...
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself.
You just know so much.
Far more fitting payment.
I thought Karen would know more. But I guess he is the one that's obsessed with weapons.
My lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Is his name Gilgamesh?
There are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield.
I genuinely thought he was going to say Gilgamesh.
A thorn in my side.
A man known only by Gilgamesh or something.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
I wonder if Gilgamesh will actually make an appearance. I kind of doubt it, to be honest. Alright, let's go back to Blackthorn.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Sundered whetstone. A slab of rock quarried on the southern continent. Its unparalleled hardness makes it perfect for sharpening blades, forged from all manner of metals, from bronze to adamantite. I guess I was kind of close. Calling out adamantite.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Cursebreakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Cursebreakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the Cursebreakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Nice. Blacksmith's Blues 2. Excalibur design drive. Excalibur? Oh, we're getting crazy if it's Excalibur. A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword to rival that of a legendary king. Excalibur design draft is nuts. I mean, is it the best sword in the game? Maybe. One would think that it should be. But I imagine it's like hard to find all the parts for it. All the materials. Ask about Hugo Kupka.
Good bloody riddance.
Good bloody riddance. There was ever a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut. It was that prick. Not that I'd let you carry around a rusty knife. His death won't bring back the people we lost, but it'll ease a few hearts. Mine included. Thank you. Alright, let's use the forge. Let's check out Excalibur. Yeah, sorry, craft is what we want. What am I thinking? You need Grimmelkin hide. It's actually not that good. I mean, it's the best thing we can craft, but like not by much, you know? What about Reinforce? What do I have right now? Platinum Sword? That's Earth and Fury. I'll hold off for now. Don't get me wrong, I should...
And?
I don't know. I should be doing more and like crafting a bunch, but I'm holding on to anything I have that's like a finite material because I'm just, you know, a little bit obsessed with making sure I've got everything. And then at the very end, like I think when I hit a point where it's like, all right, I cannot beat this fight, I cannot figure out how to win, that's probably when I'll break and I'll be like, all right, time to actually like take it seriously. It's kind of not dissimilar to the Aeon challenge we're doing now, right? In Final Fantasy X. It's kind of like we're messing around, we're having a good time, we're using one Aeon at a time. And then once like something serious happens, it's like, all right, all 3 of you get in here. It's time to play for real.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Investigate the suspicious sightings. Of course.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Alright, well, let's talk to a few people.
Hello, Sid. Take a seat where you like.
Could there be any truth to these rumors, do you think?
I don't doubt that people heard or saw something. As to what it was, there's only one way to find out.
Well, we can at least head this way.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Cool.
We make for
Oh, do we just go to Lawbert's Pass? We don't even talk to anyone else?
Figments of the imagination don't sharpen swords.
Sure. Yeah, I guess we're on the right way. I'm kind of surprised we don't have to ask anyone else. It might be something where we investigate Lawbert's Pass and then have to come back and talk to people and so on and so forth, right? It's like we investigate one area, investigate a second, investigate a third, then we fight the boss or enemy, or we just find out it's just a random, like, just animal that is fine.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Before we escape, you misunderstand the calculus here. Before I escape, bro, you need to be the one escaping. This is very much a you're trapped in here with me, I'm not trapped with you situation, bro.
Don't leave here alive.
You fail to understand this. I don't know why that was stuck on 2. That's weird. Let's try that again. Maybe a glitch? What's happening? Why is it just... It's like nothing. What is happening, man? It's so weird. Now it works. Maybe they're like obscured or something. I don't know. Interesting. Either way. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize we'd have new enemies. I didn't know we'd have new friends. Bro, you can't hit me. It's literally impossible. Better men than you have tried. Got him. Enemy slain. No new items to talk about, unfortunately.
Why would the Black Shields be here? Unless they're planning to move on Lostwing.
We need to warn Quentin.
Oh, let's travel back. We don't need to walk. No need to walk.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it.
Both here?
And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection, and so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first.
Bro, let me help.
My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Wait, quest complete? Can we not help him? That's crazy. For great justice. Hey, we leveled up. Nice. We gotta be able to talk to him. There's no way. Literally no side quest. That's nuts, man.
Change his mind.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking.
I'm just gonna buy a bunch of these, because why not?
Ah, yes. I hope it's to your liking. Ah, yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. I did not mean to equip that. That's really bad. I'll fix that.
I hope it's to your liking. I trust it's all here.
I'm gonna hold off on those, actually. And then for sell, we'll go to our items, because that seems like a good idea.
Here's what we agreed on.
And then, like I said, I'll fix the gear. Yeah, we have stuff that's much better. Cool. Alright, do we have any other side quests that aren't in Balquad? I don't think so. We have hunts, but I feel pretty good about today. I'm going to wrap it up for now. And when we come back, I think we'll probably do the main quest. But thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you all next time.